It's around that time where magazines, Glamour, Vogue, InStyle, just to name a few, they start to put out their list of trends that they see taking over for the next season. Of course, spring 2025 is what's coming up for us. I've picked out the top 5 wearable trends, and so we're just gonna break them down very quickly. Of course, I'm gonna pop up examples because that's what I do. Hey y'all, it's Brittany, aka Stylishly Brit, and I'm coming to you very wintry, but we're gonna be talking about spring fashion. Last time I did a spring trends video, I focused more on trends and matching them with certain style aesthetics. This time we're just gonna pick out the top 5 trends that I've seen out of all of the lists that are pretty wearable for anybody to try. Maybe even some things you already have in your closet, because a lot of these are kind of nods to back in the day. If you're a millennial, you are going to clock a lot of these as things that you've probably worn in the past. So they may already be in your closet, and then also it's something that you can quickly thrift, which is what I love about these 5 trends for spring 2025, and they kind of go into summer 2025 too. If you're in their right climate, me being in Texas, child, it's gonna be spring only because it's hot. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right on in. So in no particular order, first trend I'm gonna talk about is like coastal vibes. Think nautical stripes, think boat shoes. Again, millennials, ding ding ding, y'all remember the boat shoes trend. We were heavy in them back in the day. So boat shoes, think slacks, think linen, wide leg linen pants, wide like linen pieces period. Think just anything that you would probably, if you were to go boating during the springtime, what would you envision that to be? I think this trend is going to be huge because, again, like I said, it's a nod back to a lot of pieces that we already have in our wardrobe. I know I have slacks, I have linen pants already, I possibly have some nautical stripes, but like just think about that. This is also a great trend that you can shop thrift stores for. You're gonna find these any and everywhere. So just be smart with it. Look in your closet first if you want to lean into this trend. Again, all trends are not for everybody, but if you are into that, this is your time to shine. Next up, the skinny jeans are back. I mean, a lot of people never did away with their skinny jeans. I think I kind of tucked them to the back. But the interesting thing about skinny jeans, or what they're calling slim cut, is that the silhouette is just going to be slightly different. Instead of like a ultra fitted leg opening, maybe loosen it up just a little bit. I particularly love like the split hems. I think they flatter everybody because they give just a ever so slight shape at the bottom that doesn't make you look so triangular. So I think like the slim cuts with like the slits, I think they're going to be really huge, and this is definitely a time to like lean into them. Skinny jeans, like I said, is something that a lot of us still have in our closet. It's just modernizing it in some kind of way. So I've seen a bunch of different fabrics as well, which is going to make this a really interesting trend to watch out for. Next up, if you are a millennial, we're going back to our preppy school days. Maybe not the two, you know how back in the day we used to do the 2 polo shirts. We're not going that far back, but like plaid button downs, striped button downs, again, loafers, penny loafers, pairing those like rugby shirts, things like that are going to be really huge this spring. And again, this is something that you can go to the thrift store and find a ton of them. I actually saw a girl, and I can't even find her video anymore. I should have saved it when I saw it, but she went to the thrift store and she got a bunch of like men's polo shirts, and she cropped them, and they were like, it was so cute. So I'm probably gonna do a DIY of that coming up But yeah, leaning into the preppy aesthetic, you're gonna go far. You're gonna have some options this season. Okay, speaking of DIY, I know a lot of us are minimalists, and so they're naming this the crafty minimalist. So it's like taking a white tee, but then adding like some kind of applique to it, or like adding some type of jewels to it, or pins, taking a hat, adding pins, like just really taking items that are basic and upping it up just a notch and making it your own by doing like some DIY crafts. Fringe is gonna be super hot this season. Again, I said jewels, putting jewels on things, and again, you can do those with pins from Amazon. I actually have another DIY that I'm probably going to do. It's this denim set. I'm probably just gonna do a jacket, but I have a DIY in mind of how to recreate this. So I'll probably do those on my channel as well. But just like taking simple, basic items and just taking them up just a notch and making them so personalized to you is gonna be really huge this spring. And I really love that because, again, that's bringing your personal style. I actually saw a girl, she made, for New York Fashion Week, she took a full denim outfit and she sewed these Post-its, like she made fabric Post-its, and then she put like ironed on her own phrases and sayings, and it like it's so kitschy, but it's so good. But things like that, taking items and making them your own personal style, putting your own personal spin to it. It's gonna be really hot this spring and summer. I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to do it. And then the last trend is probably the easiest out of all of them. Y'all know I am a bag. Let me grab bag charms. It's accessorizing. Maximal accessories, okay, is the name of the game. I love like this little bag charm. I'm probably gonna add more to it, but like bag charms, bows in your hair. If you normally don't wear hats, maybe try a hat this season. Just really leaning in accessorizing, and again, personal style. Accessories is really where you can take something basic and make it you. And I think you're gonna see a lot of people leaning into it this season. Those are my top 5 trends that I've seen that I feel like are going to be easy to add into anybody's wardrobe. Let me mention some colors, just because they did have some colors listed. Pistachio is going to be really hot this season. Of course, nudes are always hot, but you know that is the color of the year. And then we're talking about pastel pinks. So those may also be easily accessible this spring summer. That's it. Very short, very sweet, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.